What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Real quick, real quick, real quick. I ain't gonna hold you but for a little minute. Was it me? Did anybody else notice, this little video that just came out that I just happened to hear Cap talking about? I said, oh, let me go over and check it out real quick. And it was about talking about DNA in particular. But when I went over to look at the video, y'all, I'm sitting there seeing Backwoods up in the house and carrying on. And child, did y'all notice that she ain't talking to DNA? She is not talking to her. Towards like the middle, toward the end in the video when they was in there cooking, she was in there cooking dinner. I think she may have said something to her, but throughout that whole video, they wasn't talking, DNA and Backwoods Barbie. So evidently DNA's feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? She's feeling some type of way about the whole situation. And I seen it in the house. Number one, she came back, Backwoods came back with something to eat for the clown, and then he left out and went to go take the daughter somewhere to get something to eat, and your girl wasn't in the car. I said, wait a minute. She ain't even riding in the car. Face green, smiling. Exactly. She wasn't even in the car. That's what got me DNA. At sweet teacup. But she wasn't even riding in the car, y'all. I was like, wait a minute, why is DNA not in the car? This is not making no sense. Because usually Backwoods be all up in the car with DNA up in there, but she wasn't in the car. And when she was in the kitchen cooking, she wasn't saying nothing to her. And I could have swore I seen that little girl turn her nose a little bit up at her. I could have swore that's what I seen, And like people trying to say it was fake. It was not fake because I seen how they was moving in that kitchen. And then, like I said, family toward the end of the video, she may have said a word or two to her. She don't like how she did her mama. That's what that is. She can't be fake with her. And after how she did her mama, they created all that content, which ASF to try to make it seem like it wasn't nothing. Exactly. They try to create try to say all this so extra, loose rap that didn't make no sense because the video that I'm watching right now, that little girl ain't talking. She ain't talking to her for real. She ain't even talking to her. And that's obvious, and I'm just wondering, did anybody else notice that real quick? Because I seen it and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. I said, she ain't laughing and talking to her. Backwoods ain't in the kitchen laughing and talking like she normally does. She just sitting there cutting up whatever she was cutting up. I wasn't even paying no attention to it because I was sitting here trying to figure out what was going on, like why they wasn't all laughing and talking with each other. But y'all, this is crazy. And then the fact that this Dumbo put a video out and knowing people gonna see it. Yeah, that's the thing about it. People gonna see it, and he put the video out. You should have prepped them and told them, now y'all get it together, get your faces together, get it ready. He couldn't even do that because we see it's plain as day. Y'all ain't no real couple, and y'all show ain't no real family. And as you can see, the back, she was on the phone talking to her daughter, and she was smiling, but it ain't all that old giggly hee ha ha type stuff. I don't see none of that. He looked like, what would he say? He looked like he's facing stuff between. Yeah, exactly. You can see it forcing stuff between them. You can see it. That he'll put me to sleep. I had to watch it for content. I said, well, let me go and check it out and see what's going on. So I said, because I still ain't watched the one before that. So this one, I think this was the better one for me to watch because I can see a whole lot that's going on. And, they trying to force some stuff that can't be forced. And then he was walking around with sunglasses on in the house. Was he high, y'all? Was he high? I'm just wondering, exactly. She don't want to speak to somebody who pushed her mama. I'm surprised. I'm surprised they ain't got into it. I really am surprised that they ain't got into it because that little girl strike me as somebody that would say something to her about her mama. But, I guess she don't want her daddy to get upset. So she just keeps her mouth shut about everything. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm seeing. I'm just like, this ain't even making no sense. The mom and them done got into it, and now this little girl, she can't even be in the house and feel comfortable to walk around the house because she's up in the house with this thing who she really don't want there. She really rather have her daddy to herself, but she ain't gonna be able to have him to herself as far as when Miss Thing ain't there. But she can't even have that because of this thing. She all in the way. Every time you turn around, she won't even break up and be gone for a good week. At least be gone for a good week and stuff, so they can at least try to have some time. It's this girl. She go to school and here she is back. She back already. Hold on for a minute, y'all. And she back. And it just don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense. Let me read some of these comments. Then she be getting into a fight and arguments at school. Yeah, I can see this is going to be a hot mess. This is about to be a hot mess going to school, and now the kids are starting to, say something to her when he going to buy some new glasses. Yeah, I can't understand why he had them glasses on to begin with. Because it did make sense. I was like, why is he walking around with these dark sunglasses on? Hey, Black Beauty. I'm just like, was he high or something? You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, YouTube, everything we discuss is alleged entertainment purposes only. Because that's what we're here to do is entertain. So we appreciate it if you don't be infringing upon our rights of entertainment. Because again, all of this stuff, we don't know it to be true. And once again, we don't care none about these folks for real. Okay. This is just a fictitious story out here. And y'all, we just talking about the key players in this fictitious story. And then, what did he say? He's shamed. So it's shame. Shame is turning him up. Exactly. Me and my shadow. Y'all remember that little old song for the little kids? He nasty comments about DNA was awkward. Yeah, he's strange when it comes to those types of things. He don't know how to talk. She's gonna be a baddie and this and that. Can you let her just go on and be a kid and live and have fun and get her nails done? Because they are looking a mess. When they start looking like that, just go on and pop them out. Don't be walking around looking like that, because it looks worse when they like it. I'd rather her walk around with nubs on and then walk around with them things hanging out, look like 2 and 3 inches of her nail done grew, and she's still hanging on to them. Just pop them on out. Pop them on off and order you some pop-ons from Amazon and just put them on to your daddy and get some money, a little extra money to take you and get your nails done while he out here, taking her shopping and whatever else and this, that, and the third. Bet it's Nation's friend for real, who she's not friends with anymore, was all just a game to them. But only thing I don't like about the little girl, I know exactly, entertainment purposes only, YouTube. Only thing I don't like about little kids is that, they wanted to be buddy with her. Now, most likely they ain't friends no more. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that I don't like, But I get it. They kids, you know what I'm saying? They want to ride with who they think is popping right now and hang out. And now allegedly that little girl probably done seen that, this DNA, compliments a sweet teacup. DNA, she really ain't that type of person to be cool with. Now that little girl, if that's who it is, probably done found out that that's what's going on. And basically, ain't looking at her no more. They done fell out. Exactly. Wearing glasses up in the house. Why DNA had sunglasses? You know what, Tommy Tom? I said the same thing when she was riding in the car, because I know that's what you're talking about. When she was riding in the car, and I was looking at her eyes while they was going to get something to eat. I said, oh, she need to put some kind of little vitamin E cream up under her eyes, because her eyes is way too dark for her to be that young. So it had to be what you was talking about too, because I was looking at them under eyes and everything. And I said, her eyes is way too dark for her to be that age. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of stress, strain, hyperpigmentation is going on. But yeah, she needs to get some vitamin E and start nurturing her eyes early on, because it's going to be looking like a raccoon soon, y'all. It's going to be looking like a raccoon. And, she don't want to be looking like them things over there that's supposed to be her grands and everything. She don't want to be looking like them folks, okay? She don't want to be walking around looking like them, because we know he'll go get something done to his face. But this poor child, she going to be walking around looking like a raccoon before she's 20. And that ain't cute, especially when you get ready to go into high school. They really going to tear her up and make fun of her. So yeah, she definitely needs to get some vitamin E now and start working on that and work on her diet or something, because something is causing her eyes to look like it, because she didn't look like it before. I said, what is going, child, all of that stuff that's going on in that house is stressing that child out. I see why she act the way she acts towards him. Exactly. Hey, Princess. That's all they know how to do is cooking videos. But just last year, he called out Royalty's video and said nobody's curious. Exactly. And child, whatever she was cooking, we'll pass. We don't know. We don't even want to know what she can cook. Now he talking about, I'm going to start helping and cleaning up. What she done put an ultimatum down? You know what I'm saying? Either you going to help me with this and help me with that, else I ain't going to help you with your kids. Is that what she done? Because now he just doing this for the meantime to make her happy. But you can tell that when that camera flips off, she go into one room and he go into the next room. Ain't no love. It ain't no family. It ain't no family. It ain't no real love, and it ain't no real family, It's just not, and we can see that. And I wish he just. I'd rather them just show how they really are. Look, this is an agreement. We don't really care for each other. Nobody in this house likes each other. That would be more entertainment, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I would be more entertained by seeing that than them faking and trying to be together when we know they ain't. I'd rather see y'all not even like each other and talk about each other. I'd rather see that. That would be way funner because guess what? It would be real, okay? It won't be none of that fake mess. So we would rather see that if he ever watches these videos, which we know he does. We'd rather see how y'all really are and that y'all really can't have stand each other. That's what we really want to see. We want to see the truth. Okay, we prefer the truth. Stop lying to us. Hope Nation don't go back near her when she back in Bays. She showed her true colors. Now I don't think she gonna go back to being cool with her ever again. He need to find a new laugh, a new look, his hair, everything. He need to find raccoon. Yes, she got them raccoon eyes, y'all. I keep saying it. When I looked at it, I said, "Child, it's already starting." She too young to be looking like a raccoon at this age, you know. And I'm not trying to be funny, you know. I'm really not, because I don't really, have nothing to say about the little girl. But I did notice that I said her eyes is way too dark at pigmentation and carrying on this going on. I don't know if she needs some sunscreen on her skin because of the weather out there. You know what I'm saying? Because again, black people need to put on sunscreen too, okay? Because that sun burns, honey, especially in Jamaica. That's a different kind of heat than it is in Mexico. Mexico heat, I can tolerate a little bit better. But in Jamaica, oh, hell no. I said, oh no, I'm literally burning here. I am literally burning. Make sure you get you a big floppy sun hat, ladies, when you go to Jamaica, because that sun down there is treacherous. Do you hear me? Treacherous. And I'm just wondering if that's what's going on with this little girl up here out there in Vegas. No sleep out there in Vegas. That sun and stuff is all up in her face. And Kiara said no sleep and everything. It's a little bit of both, y'all. All of the above. Stressed, the sun, no sleep. Look at us trying to diagnose her. So it's something, y'all. It is, and they need to address that soon because she should not be looking like it. That's not cute. He asked the dentist for the braces. Exactly, I seen it. No, unfortunately, it's not. It's not. Unfortunately, it's not. One of his followers told the clown about her. She needs to stop making facial expressions. Staying up all night, probably staying in grown folks' business. Exactly. And as he said, playing the games with her and stuff. And that's how he get close to her. Sit down and talk to this little girl. Sit down and just talk to her and ask her why is she getting into it with people at school? What is going on at school? Because I know how you are and I know how you can be. Are you acting like you better than these kids at school? Because that's probably some of it. You walking around thinking you better than these other kids, and kids don't like that. They don't like that. And after a while, they're going to just start talking about you. They're going to start talking about her. And she's being, big bad and carrying on big bad wolf and everything right now. But you're not going to be big bad and wolf when a lot of kids get to talking about you. Because when you act, I was wondering if she was going to be acting like that or not. And I bet money she probably does act like she's better than some of them kids, because we've seen how she's treating some of them when they over to the lease mansion and everything. So ain't no telling what was going on that led up to this other little girl not liking her. Ain't no telling. Her behavior is a direct reflection of how horrible both her mama and her daddy are as parents. That's exactly what it is. That is the comment of the evening. That is what it is. Why he trying to promote a team? Thank you. Why is he trying to promote a team that already makes millions of dollars? And furthermore, what is he trying to prove to us? We can walk in any given day that they're open off the streets and see the same thing that he's seeing, y'all. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I just don't understand him. I don't understand this. Why he tries to do something that is so insignificant and try to make it bigger and larger than life. Child, he probably never been to the zoo, y'all. He probably ain't never even been to the zoo. And I'm saying on a field trip. I'm not going to even say his family taking him. He probably ain't never been to the zoo on a field trip. And if he had a chance to throw that up in our face, he'll probably throw it in our face and try to make it seem like something. You can tell he ain't used to nothing. That's what that is. That's why he does that type of stuff, because he ain't used to nothing. And then, child, did y'all see his hair? Do he got beads on the back of his head? Is that what that is on the back of his head hanging off? Because I said, what is this hanging off the back of his head? Who wears their hair like that? I don't know nobody that wears their hair like it. I don't know anybody. I don't see nobody on TV. These rappers who got their hair twisted and locked up, I don't see them having no beads on the end of it. So why has he got beads on the end of his? Who told him that that was cute? Because if he goes around and be around anybody that's in the it crowd and known, they gonna look at him like he's a bozo the clown that he really is. Purple face crying. They're gonna look at him like the clown that he is, and I need for him to take it out. Boss Daddy said the same joke about, oh, for real, looking like a raccoon. For real, I didn't even know that. But yeah, when I seen her eyes, I said, ooh, her eyes is dark. Quit focusing that camera on her. This is what I was thinking when I was laying there looking at it. I said, okay, she's sitting there talking with food in the mouth, which is grossing me out, number one. And then number two, you sitting, I can't stand ketchup and mustard. She's sitting there putting them condiments on the fries and I can't stand the smell of ketchup and stuff, y'all. It just irks me to no end. I can't stand it, y'all. I do have my little quirks and that's one of them. So when she was eating the French fries with the ketchup on it, that was grossing me out to no end because I was like, ugh, and talking with the food in her mouth just made it worse. And then when I looked at them raccoon eyes, I said, what is going on? What is going on over there? Y'all is stressing this child out. And she still ain't got no home training in how she eats. Close your mouth when you eat, honey. Chew your 32 times, chew, and make sure your food is digested, and then start talking. Keep sitting there. Ugh, girl. Y'all, for real. She don't start acting like this today. It's been going on for years. It's just getting worse and worse and more visible now because the parents make excuses instead of instilling. People are talking about, well, I just believe in doing this and doing that. And that's why they're going to run amok here. That's why they're going to run amok in the next couple of years. But it's their problem. It ain't none of ours. We don't care. She needs to get off the game and go to sleep at a certain time and take her phone especially that phone, because they ain't gonna care about them games and but take that phone away from her. But you know what? Nowadays you can lock them phones. You know what I'm saying? After a certain time, you can set them phones to lock where she can't even get on it. So that's what he need to do, thinking it's cute because this girl getting ready to walk around and be going into high school, and she gonna be looking like she is worn out and tore from the flow up, and they gonna make fun of her. They really are. And I'm just, I will hate for that to happen because kids can be, child, like I said, I used to work around kids, and honey, them kids is treacherous. I'm not laughing, but I'm like, oh my God, y'all are horrible. Y'all are horrible. Y'all horrible, and the way y'all act is horrible. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I was like, oh God. And so these kids are treacherous, y'all. They really treacherous. And I would just hate for her to have to go through that because she's not bad and big and bad to the bone. She's not ready for that type of stuff. Because like I said, these kids nowadays, woo, they don't fight fair. They don't do none of that. They don't do none of that fair. They jump now. That's what they was doing when I was working with them. I'm like, really? This is what they doing. They jump people. They don't fight one-on-one. They gonna jump you. Okay? Shoot. I mean, really. And the whole school be getting involved, y'all. Especially if the girls is mad, child, it is a mess. It is a mess, okay? So that's the reason why I was like, she needs to chill out now because these kids now, they ruthless nowadays. Here, laugh out loud. I see why she be tickling that top lip, though. Her daddy, wrong for being all in her face, exactly, all in her face. And then he gonna say her teeth gonna be perfect. And I said her teeth is not perfect because she still got them spaces. I don't know if the braces is going to bring that closer. I don't know if that's how that's going to work, but I think she did mention it that she still got the spaces. And I definitely agree with her. No, I still got the spaces. So I need to keep wearing them longer. So she was right. And the nose shot, child, I didn't want to say it. Somebody else said it. I didn't want to say that, y'all. I did not want to say D, when she was laying the looking like Dixie, I screamed. I didn't want to say the nose. I don't want her to look like them over there, y'all. I really don't. I'm like, oh no, she got her mom. And her dad's big mixed in one, child. He don't need to be putting that camera on her too close because it's not becoming of her. She ain't grown into her features yet. You know what I'm saying? How they say some kids got to grow into the features. Maybe that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So the clown Dookie ASS swipers make fun at Royalty at how she don't believe in taking her children to the doctor, but look at this poor child. She going and it's still ain't here, looking like Dixie. Dixie chickens and carrying on, looking like looking like Dixie and all of them cats up in that house. Yeah, I'm live again real quick, cause I had to get on her, Callie, and talk about. I had time today. That's what that was. I had time today, and I had to get on there and talk about the how backwoods and back hills and the hills have eyes. She wasn't talking to DNA. She wasn't saying nothing to her. And I was wondering if anybody else knew that. That's what I was wondering. Did anybody else see that? Lips looking nasty and the skin. Is he stopped putting lotion and Vaseline on his face? Somebody need to tell him you need to go back and putting some Vaseline on your face. Take a little Vaseline, put in your hand, and put your hand up under the water and rub your hands together and just kind of rub it in your face real good and take a wet washcloth and just kind of damp some of that Vaseline out. But he don't need no lotion. He ain't got that skin type of just lotion. He got the ashy skin, so he needs to put some Vaseline on his face. Okay. And somebody need to remind him of that because that face ain't looking moisturized. Okay. You is a black man. You have got to moisturize your skin, especially in the wintertime is when you really need to moisturize. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why some of these black folks think that they don't need to moisturize and they be the main ones looking ashy. Okay. Put some Vaseline on your face. Okay. I swear by Vaseline here. It works wonders and it don't clog your skin up. Like I said, add a little water in it and just a little bit of Vaseline and it'll spread on your face a lot easier. And you can take that excess moisture off your face with a washcloth and just kind of damp your face good, honey, and go on out that door. It'll protect your skin from the elements. I hate the smell. Yeah, I can't stand it. And hot sauce, y'all. I know people gonna come for me with the hot sauce. I can't stand hot sauce. Because the smell be in the kitchen and y'all, again, I can't do it. I cannot do it. I don't like mustard, ketchup, hot sauce. I don't like none of that crap. And I don't want it near me when I'm eating. I don't want it near me. I got my little quirks, y'all. It works for me. It always worked for me. So yeah. Somebody, if somebody put that on the food, no, I can't just wipe it off. I don't want it. And y'all know I don't eat bread either. So if it's bread on the plate, then and if it's touching my food, I don't want it because it just ruined the meal. So if we order out and get something to eat, I'll make sure I tell them no bread because it bet not be no bread near my fish because I eat fish plain and I don't eat all the other stuff with it. I don't know why it's so hard for people to understand when you give them orders about how you want your food. But yeah, y'all, that food was looking nasty. And then them chili cheese fries or whatever he had, I said, that looks like slop. I ain't know where in the world I eat that sloppy mess. Royalty warned us years ago about her attitude, and she was saying that. I remember when she said it, how she'll come down there and think she can do whatever she want, going and eating food that ain't nobody told her to go in there and get, but she think because her daddy that she can go do whatever she want. I would have said something too, honey, okay? She wouldn't have came there with that attitude. Or once she got there, she would have remembered. Once she would have got there, she would have remembered, oh, I can't. She probably wouldn't want to come. I don't want to go because I can't do whatever I want. Well, good, stay at home. Because she would have never, ever, honey. So I don't blame Royalty for saying stuff because you can't let these kids do whatever they want. You got to set some boundaries and put discipline in place. So she did right. You don't let her just come over and think honey, just because this is your daddy, don't think you're going to come up in this house over here, my house, and think you're going to run none because you're not, okay? I don't care who your daddy is, okay? I'm with your daddy. That is your daddy or whatever, allegedly, but you ain't coming over here running nada, okay? If you don't like it, you can go back home to your mama, okay? That's what I would have told her, and I wouldn't have cared who would have liked it or who didn't like it. And what was he going to say? Nothing, because he knew she was right. He knew it. Because you see how she act now. She just does whatever she wants. And that's the reason why she's the way she is. And these kids is not going to be liking her. It's going to be more kids, because like I said, these kids are ruthless nowadays. And I don't think she's ready for that. And I think she just needs to kind of chill out because, honey, I've seen firsthand, honey, these kids, they ain't playing. They might act one way at home, but when they go to school, child, it's sad, it's really sad. She already don't like her because her mom and daddy now this. And then I don't think that little brown color in her hair, I don't think it's becoming of her. When I've been seeing in the last couple of videos, I said that's not becoming of her. She just needs to go back to the black. That brown, it's not cute. It's not cute at all. You know, she's just not cute at all. She may look okay after the braces, y'all. If for real, for real, Kiara, you think she Okay, let the record stand. Kiara, Janae said that she might look, okay after these braces. So we're gonna wait and see, and let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's keep our fingers crossed because we don't know if it's gonna happen or not. We're gonna keep our fingers crossed. I used to have spaces when I had braces and took them out down the line. Okay, so did the spaces and stuff help? She need to be prepared to look like. Oh my God. Them jeans is strong, y'all. Them jeans is definitely GENES. Them jeans is strong in a mother, okay? And y'all, when she be doing them videos, I gotta draw attention to this. When she be doing them videos, she be having her face right up in the camera, and I'll be like, why is her? When you scrolling through the timeline on YouTube, and all I see is just face and gap. That's where she got them spaces in her mouth from that side. That's all I see is spaces and gaps. Please let those braces help with her because she don't deserve to be looking like them, y'all. She don't. So I'm hoping that them braces is gonna help her. My cousin, when she was young, I felt so bad for her, but she turned out decent, good. Okay, well that's good. This isn't going to last. She's always done some weird shit because of her mom. Hopefully DNA grow up and change her ways. I hope she glow up and change her ways. I hope she does too. Someone in his comments said your skin looking lighter. Like, no, his skin is looking ashy. That's why he looked like it. They thinking he looked lighter. That's that ash sitting on top of his face. And it needs to come off of his skin. He needs to start wearing some lotion, what I'm saying? At least when he was with royalty, at least, she kept him looking clean. I will say that. It's like, again, now his hair's dry again because I peeped that. I said, his hair's dry again. Okay, you got your edges and stuff done. Edges. He done got his trimmed up, edged up, whatever you want to call it. And then, but it's dry. Why is his hair dry? It's dry again. His face is dry. So, his elbows and his feet and curling on his knees, what I'm saying, all the main areas. He's dry as I don't know what. Your girl, she ain't wearing no lotion and curling on. So he thinking he her now. That's why he ain't doing all of that. But he needs to realize he has got to put some lotion on. That anytime you got that melanin in your skin, you got to keep some lotion on your body. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. And different people can adapt to different areas, and he ain't adapting out there. He ain't adapting because the skin is a mess. And I'm gonna need for him to stop, making us look like a fool while him walking around looking a hot mess by his skin. Because I know you grew up putting Vaseline on you when you was growing up. I know your granny put Vaseline on your face before you went out that door to go to school. Cold as it is out there in Indiana. I know you put lotion on your face, but now you sitting up here acting like you ain't got to put it on, honey. You still need it. Exactly like Shauna, that was not good. Shayna, what is it? Shayna, that was not good. Let's keep it real. He has never been I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, y'all. I'm trying to get him the benefit of the doubt, okay? He thinks he's a co-owner of the Raiders now. My God, please take that fool somewhere. I don't know where to send. I don't know where we can send him to. Here, send him on off his planet. Here, let's go and put him on a spaceship and send him somewhere else because he's ruined. He can't go nowhere else on this planet. You know what I'm saying? He gonna make an ASS out of himself, okay? Then went out there to the Raiders talking about we here and we the team just finished practicing and they went in and blah blah blah. He's lying because if they practice in a code regardless, okay? So that I don't believe that. I could be wrong, but last time I checked, don't they practice outside in the cold? Because they got to be used to the elements wherever they're going to. But he talking about they just finished practicing. I ain't seen not near piece of equipment nothing laying on that ground. I say he is such a liar. I don't eat that shit. The smell. He don't take care of himself anymore since she left. Royalty took care of all of the kids. Her exactly because that little girl's her wasn't cute and carrying on all the time when she came down. I don't know if it's because her mama didn't have the money, but yes, Royalty did get that little girl's hair done many a days here, where that girl would come over and braid everybody's hair. So I bet you he misses all of that. Hey, there go Bree. But these old thick edges that she be pasting down, I'm sick of that. Just please let it be a little bit norm natural. Rico was actually on the team. Yeah, he keep on running there like he owned a team or something. Go sit on down. Don't none of them people know who you are, and they don't want to know who you are. You is a D list. No, excuse me, a D minus celebrity. You're on the D list of celebrities, and the D minus at that, which means you so far down the line you don't even count. Kermit seen that, and he said could play for them if he damn play Rico. He's so jealous of this man. It's sad here. He's so jealous. He want that man to be doing so bad, and it's tearing him up that he ain't. It's tearing him up. Plexi can't do, but she sure can't. She better not even try to. Look at her head, y'all. I mean, I don't know why she's wearing this ponytail. Maybe she ain't got no money to buy her no little wig pieces and carrying on, because ain't nobody getting their nails done. And she got her hair all up in a ponytail. Maybe they waiting for him to get paid and carrying on, because it looked like they ain't spending all this money like they was before. Yeah, he's still getting his little lunches and carrying on that she's going and buying with his money, and he eating that, but it's not the flashy type stuff no more. My 5-year-old is the same way. She hates bread and the smell of ketchup and hot sauce and any sauce. I'm glad to know that I really am, okay? Because that makes me feel better, y'all. It really does. Because I never liked bread since I was a little girl. And it has been to this day. And I know what some people gonna say, but do you eat pancakes? That's a form of bread. It ain't the yeast kind of bread. I don't like that smell of bread. It makes me nauseous. The smell of bread is disgusting. And then like when you smell a bun, like a hamburger bun, that smell, I'm like, I don't see how people eat. And then when you chew the bread and the dough, it just, oh. I can't do it. I don't understand the point of it. When you chewing it and all that dough is in your mouth. Child, I spit it out because I was like, I don't understand the point of this. It's disgusting. So no, I'm so glad to know that it's other people that don't eat that stuff, because I don't understand the point of it. And plus, bread makes you gain weight, and I love my sweets, honey. So I don't need no bread added onto it. Here, I made some brownies the other day and still working on them, knowing I ain't got no business keep on eating them. But that's a whole nother story, because I love sweets since forever. So bread, I don't need to add no bread to it, and it ain't tasting like none. So I don't understand the point of it. I really don't. Facts, Darren. She's Big Back's private investigator. Basically, and lives because drama between him and his GFs. Yep. Hey, Cher. Hey, what is going on? DNA needs to put to her brightening. What she needs to put brightening cream around her eyes. And I was thinking about brightening cream, but with that type of stuff, it'll work too fast. You know what I'm saying? If she puts something under there, it'll start lightening it up too fast, and then she'll look like she has like some kind of skin disorder. So that's why I was saying vitamin E, something that she can use over time. Because if she using most skin brightening creams, she gonna look a hot mess for real. Her little brother, nice looking though. What happened? Whose little brother was nice looking though? What happened? He kicked the twins out so he could go to the hotel with the backwoods, honey, and her friends. I really thinks that's messed up. He could have, yeah, he could have done that, but was he really there with her? You know what I'm saying? Because she was in that room by herself. She need more than that. She need to pull them daggone things out. If I hear her talk one more time about her mouth is still hurting, y'all. Some of them types of things don't heal. You know what I'm saying? Them type of issues and carrying on from lifestyles that you once lived. And, I'm not going to even go into detail, but everybody already knows, you know what I'm saying? Because I heard that, that it was still bothering her and carrying on. I seen that in the comments, and I'm like, is she still having problems? She needs to go see an oral surgeon, not a regular dentist. What do you call them ones that be working on your endodontist? Is it endodontist? Well, she needs to go see one of them oral type surgeons that deals with those kind of issues, because she may need a root canal or something. Something's going on. She may need a root canal, and child, them things ain't cheap either. They ain't cheap. Here, she needs a Oh my God, D is on one tonight. D is on one tonight. Hey, Sophie. That's how I be getting. I be getting in my moods, and I be like, I'm going in. I'm going in. Okay. Anybody check and see what was on her wish? No, I didn't even look. Bet is some costumes for him. Y'all, he sound like he on his last leg. When I heard him, I said, "Child, what is going on with him?" And they want to see you. They want to see you. Yeah, I didn't even look, but ain't no telling what's on there. Ain't no telling what's on there. That little wish list. Like I said, y'all, make sure if anybody want to just give her something to be funny, make sure you give her some Florida water. She ain't gonna even know what it's for, y'all. She ain't gonna even know what it's for. And send her a little note attached to her telling her how to use it. And then she gonna be mad. See, people want to play too much, and I don't know why people bother me, and I don't bother nobody. And I'm just trying to live my life. I could hear her now. He go see a picture of Rico in there and get mad. I wouldn't be surprised. He probably went on purpose so he could see a picture of him. Here, that's how twisted I believe he really is. I believe he's that twisted that he really would have went there so he can see a picture of him. Low weight stalking him and carrying on and want to get a good close up of him. You know what I'm saying? Some people act like they really mad at you, but they really want to be all up in your face and be your best friend. You know what I'm saying? And he strikes me as one of them kind of people. Why all of a sudden into the Raiders was that the team, yeah, I think that's the team he was on. The code is good for conditioning. Yeah, on your hair. Oh, you mean like outside in the cold? Okay. But yeah, he made it seem like they was inside of the building and they was working out, and exactly, you're right. It's supposed to be good so they can be able to adapt to the weather wherever they go to, because if they go and play in Washington State somewhere, it's cold as I don't know what up in them. Colorado, I wouldn't be able to make it here. I wouldn't be able to make it because I can't stand the cold for real. Her sugar daddy must have hooked her up New Year's. Must have did. She probably was like, should I say this, y'all? She remember Superhead. Superhead said she was married and she told her husband that if Wayne called her, then she might be gone for 2 or 3 days, and he got to understand that. So I'm wondering if this is what's going on. She ain't no Superhead. She ain't getting paid like that, y'all. But I just had a thought if was that the case. That was an offer she could not refuse, okay? That was an offer she could not refuse, trying to promote the Raiders, okay? Contract to promote the Raiders fan. Exactly. They're not about to pay him. They don't need to pay him. Yeah, why pay him when they can just play their athletes? They don't need him. What is he going to bring to the table? Nothing. They gonna look at him like, who is this? Who is this? You know what I'm saying? All of them young men and men on there. Hey, Liz, they gonna look at him like, who is this? What he trying to do? What he want to? No. He want to be a millionaire so bad, too bad. He's what is that? Borrower. He's a borrower. He's never going to be the it guy. The closest that he was becoming or being the it guy was when he was with royalty. They was at the top of that was at the top. They was at the highest, and that was his closest time to be this millionaire, the it guy, but he didn't know how. He should have had a business manager then and help him push and propel it forward. That's what he should have had then. But he had his own ego all in the way doing dumb stuff. That's all he was doing. So that's the reason. A rehab center. Oh, okay. A rehab center. So that's the reason why he's sitting over looking, exactly. That's why he over looking out delusional, exactly. In a corporation like Raiders would definitely do background checks. All that nonsense he been doing, they not about to fool with him. And furthermore, they gonna look at him like, what do you got to bring to the table? I'm gonna get some math waste. She got bad teeth. I said, none but the truth. I said she still got them spaces, y'all. And we was over here. I don't know if you was on, but we was talking about the raccoon eyes and everything, and that we just afraid that she's gonna be looking like it when she get older, because them eyes. Tommy Tom's he's brought it up, and I said, you the one who you seen that too, because I seen that in that car. Them eyes are starting to get dark, and she's gonna need to get some vitamin E cream or something and put under them eyes because they looking really bad. They go say, don't you get can't play. Fumble that bag, sir. Yes, he did. He went into the Raiders because of the Super Bowl. Is there right? Yeah, I think it's supposed to be there this year. Plus, Backwoods Bobby probably got a few clients over there. He trying to get in on the Super Bowl activities. I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know how this is gonna work because what's she gonna do to get him up in there? You know what I'm saying? The Super Bowl. Because I'm hearing that them tickets is high. I don't understand because it's just too much. It's too much money to be paying for these types of things. These same billionaires, meaning the owners, they keep getting made billionaires more and more. They keep getting made billionaires 2 and 3 and 4 times over each year. It gets on my nerves. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. That type of stuff is sickening. He is definitely not doing official business with the. Definitely not. First off, he only went on a tour exactly because we could have done that when we went down to San Francisco, but they only had certain parts of it open. And then once we went into that store and that jersey, I got a jersey. That jersey was $150. It wasn't worth it, but the only reason I got it because it was Jerry Rice. I was like, I was glad that the little tour part wasn't even open. It didn't open till like an hour or so before the game, which was stupid because by the time hour before the game, do you know how crowded it is at them places? Crowded. You got to park in bumfuck Egypt and then walk way over to the stadium. Then you got to pull up your ticket and you can't pull it up because the internet is being bombarded by everybody else trying to pull their online tickets up. Then you going through the gate. By the time you getting through the gates, y'all, you exhausted. I'm not gonna lie, it's exhausting. So going to see a tour an hour before the game, don't nobody care about no tour. I'm trying to find our seats so we can go sit down somewhere. That's how it was ridiculous out there in San Francisco. It was fun, but it was ridiculous. It was just too many people all over the place, running that food all on the ground. You got to watch where you step. So, child, why he out there acting like it's this, that, and the third, it can be a headache. It can be definitely a headache at one of them big old games. It can be a headache, like little regular game where they ain't really playing nobody, no for real team. It ain't as bad, but them big ones, oh gosh, it was a headache, Who got raccoon eyes? DNA. I thought she was on here. DNA got the raccoon eyes is what we were saying. Tommy Tom, he called it out first. And then I said, you noticed that too? Because I noticed that when she was in the car with her daddy, and I said, oh, she got them dark marks up under her eyes already, and she's too young for that, So we were saying that we hope. That raccoon just took me out, y'all. The raccoon just... Because I'm getting a raccoon picture in my head right now, y'all. And this is what's going to happen by the time this little girl get in high school if they don't correct that, okay? I don't know if she's stressed or tired or what. If you know what I'm saying, if she ain't getting all the vitamins that she needs. If she's not getting... I can't get past this picture. If she's not getting all the vitamins that she needs to get, but they need to get it together because, she should not be looking like at that age. And she wasn't looking like that before. We don't need her looking like them people over there in her daddy's family. We don't want that for that girl. We want her to be a beautiful little girl. We don't want her looking like them people over there because that would be so wrong and unfair for her to have to grow up and look like them, okay? Many teams allow fans to come in on training day with the team for a few hours. He didn't do anything special. Oh, okay, Liz, okay. And I didn't even see nobody out there. So yeah, they wasn't thinking about him. I'm sure they do not partner with people who have a lot of show don't and look bad and they do do research before they sign any type of deal or contract. Plus, why in the hell would the NFL sign anything for that type of individual? I'm gonna finish it for that wannabe. Exactly. They know mess. No, you didn't. Pre-orbital hyperpigmentation. And I was saying that maybe she need to get some vitamin E and rub it up on under her eyes because somebody else was saying, get some cream and stuff. And I was saying that the cream might be too strong and it might make it too light too quick. You know what I'm saying? Because she'll be wanting to lighten it up too quick and then put too much on. And then, y'all, it'll be definitely a big distinction, light, dark. So that's why I was saying maybe vitamin E, something that'll be a little bit more. I seen that. Yep, I saw that. Yep. I said, it is not that serious. 10,000 to do what? To go sit there? And that's another thing. Going to these NFL games, guess what? Everybody's standing up, and then you got to stand up in order to see. I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? If you can't afford a seat all the way down front where ain't nobody in front of you, half the time it ain't worth it because everybody was standing up. I said, oh no, I didn't like that. Everybody standing up. Too much sun exposure. That's why it wasn't noticeable. Exactly. Less sunlight. Now she down there in the sun. It is turned her up, y'all. She needs to see a dermatologist. And she got to watch out with which kind of dermatologist she sees, because, you know, not all dermatologists are good with ethnic skin. You see what I'm saying? So she got to watch out with what kind she sees. You know what I'm saying? They'll claim that they know what to do, but then she could be having a vitamin deficiency, y'all. You know, that could be one of the issues. She might not be getting all of the vitamins that she needs as a growing young girl. So she could have some kind of vitamin deficiency that's causing it as well, you know. So that's what she definitely should have checked out. We had the draft here last year. It was exciting to have all the celebs in town and the companies. Okay. What's a backwoods Barbie is nasty for going to bed and not cleaning that. Child, wasn't that kitchen trifling? She did that on purpose. She wanted to make him look like a fool. Because when he showed that kitchen before he cleaned it up, I said, this is nasty. And like I told y'all before, it's too many females and males in that house for that kitchen to ever look like that. And the whole motto is clean as you go, not you the cleaner and you the cooker. No, you, honey, women been doing it, men been doing it for eons. Clean as you go, okay? And if you don't want to clean the kitchen up, then don't go in there and cook. Because that's how I do. If I ain't in the mood to be cleaning as I'm going or whatever, then I may not cook that day. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I don't feel like wiping all this up and cleaning all of this and packing this up. I don't feel like doing it, you know. So sometimes, you know, people may not cook for that reason, okay? It's many people who done that a many a days. You know what? I'm going to keep the kitchen clean today because I ain't cooking a damn thing. And we're going to order out, okay? So they should do that because it was nasty. It was nasty. He want to be Rico so bad. He sure do want to be him. A single black male. CJ team, he's playing fun. They out in the playoff. Yeah, he ain't got no team for real, Michelle. He's playing for fun. They out there I don't think he got no team for real. I think he just, you know, he just did all of that because he with her. You know what I'm saying? If DNA a raccoon, then their mama is a child. She's a possum child. A possum. A possum. Oh my God, that was funny. That was funny. That was fun. A real possum. Child, let her tell her stepmama there's injection fur that it may help. Oh, for real. Oh, injections that may help. So glad Royalty keeps all her business flex off the net until it's completed. Exactly. Because the way Big Back and Backwoods and the food copies her every move, it's embarrassing. It's a shame and a pity how they be sitting back watching and want to keep up with everything that she does. She needs that Gary, Indiana water. Maybe that could be it too. You know, she ain't used to that water out there and it ain't agreeing with her. You know, she might be used to that tainted water, you know. I ain't saying the Vegas water is better, but you know, Gary used to be one of them steel mill towns and everything. So, you know, everything done dried up down there, everything, all them buildings and Colonel. So ain't no telling what's in that water, y'all. Could be a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Yes, but he dragged Royalty for crumbs in the stove. Didn't he though? Didn't he? Dragged her for the least little thing, okay? You get your behind over there and you lift them eyes up, them what you call them little iron things off of there and wipe it down. And wipe it down yourself. You get over there and do it. Furthermore, I ain't cooking you nothing. Go order some, Negro. You go order some because I ain't cooking nothing. Cooking 3 times a day, cooking meals for this ungrateful Negro. That's what she was doing, was cooking for this ingrate, okay? But she did it because she loved him. You know, she loved him and cared about him at the time and wanted her family, because you don't do those things if you don't love and care about somebody. So she did it for him. because she did love and care for him at one time. But his ungrateful behind showed his behind, and now look what he dealing with: nasty, filthy, dirty kitchens and carrying on her. I never went to bed with a dirty ass kitchen. Only dirty ass people. Exactly. And again, if you don't feel like cooking that day, then go order out so you can keep the kitchen clean. Okay, so you can keep the kitchen clean. Shoot, don't be going, like you said, don't be going there nothing but the truth and then cooking all this food. And who can do? I could not do that consciously. I could not cook all this food. I'm a clean as I go. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't gonna never damn happen. But I could not be one of the people. I done cooked up all this food, done dirty up every dish in the house, every fork, knife, and spoon, and every cup, and got stuff sitting all out on the counter, food on the counter from where you done been making food and spilled what seasoning, you know what I'm saying? Garlic, pepper, and all that stuff, just spilled it all on the counter and then just leave it laying there. And then go and eat and then go lay your lazy ass down and watch TV and then take your lazy ass to bed. I ain't child. We weren't raised like that. Child, we can tell how she was raised here. We can tell how she was raised. Okay. At least the back, at least she would clean as she go. But that thing that he got up in her now, y'all, he'd be better off getting a maid and making her his girlfriend. Okay, at least the maid come with the skill. If that's his problem, he keep getting these women that don't come with no skill, because this thing don't come with no skill. She don't even know how to keep a kitchen clean. And I'd love to see what that bathroom look like. Is the bathroom gonna be clean? I doubt if it's clean. I doubt it. Now I gotta go back because he sure talked about and her kids not cleaning. Yeah, exactly. Was dirty, and now they have a maid cleaning. And the maid must have come, once a week? Because that place looks a mess half the time. That's who cleaned it up. When he tried to say he cleaned up the whole kitchen, that's who cleaned it up. It was, you right, the maid did it. You know what I'm saying? Didn't watch the title and show screenshots of comments and dumb. Yeah, that's who cleaned it up. The maid cleaned all of that up. He ain't cleaned up nothing. Desk clowns have videos titled that. Royalty was dancing with her kids. Those haters got a problem with that. Oh, for real. Like I told you, y'all, these entities is all over these types of people, y'all. If backwoods don't have a job or kids, thank you. As I've been saying that forever, why is this house not clean? Why is this house not clean? I'm coming home and then this house looking like this. You get your raggedy, dirty, black feet up under the bottom of your feet in there and clean up. And then after that, go take a shower and put some shoes on your nasty feet. I don't want to see you walking around this floor no more with your nasty, barefooted feet on the floor. He should have been done checked on that stuff too. All this so nasty, trifling behavior that's trickling on down to his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Show that little girl something different. Shoot, don't be showing her how to be old trifling, low down, dirty son of a gun here. Don't let that girl teach her to be trifling and dirty and low down. He's so many women that are trying to replace royalty, exactly, and still can't find one woman to do all has to multiple that royalty basically did all rolled up into one. She did it all, and he still can't find not one of them all three of them can't even equal up to one royalty. Okay, you know what I'm saying? If backwoods don't have a job or kids, why is the house not cleaned? I don't know. And that's what I've been asking myself for the longest. I said, because this don't make sense. It don't make no sense that the house is filthy and dirty and trifling. It doesn't make sense. And you keep on paying people to clean it up. My mom's rule was always to clean the kitchen. Yes, it's too many people in that house not to clean. He don't even need no maid. What is he doing all day long? And then all she do is go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and ride out the gas. Sit on down and quit running up the gas out the car, heifer. Sit down. Running up all the daggone gas. Gas is $4, $5, $6 nowadays. You ain't got nowhere to go. Sit on there. Give me my keys. And go put your keys up and quit letting her ride all around town and carrying on. She probably got raccoon eyes too, y'all, but she just keep it covered up with makeup. I'm just saying, y'all, it don't make no sense. And I'm just tired of all of this nonsense that's going on with these fools over in this house. I need somebody to be the role model to teach this little girl something. It just does not make any sense. Raccoon and possum. When I seen that picture of that raccoon, y'all, I was done. That picture of that raccoon took me out here. He need to make this backwoods dress less filthy, and for DNA and the twins exactly. Royalty did not dress and tiny clothes. And you know what? Who was it that said that they is hanging low? When I seen that video, I said something is wrong. She needs to go and see the plastic surgeon because something is wrong. They hanging too low, y'all. So I'm beginning to think that they're starting to deflate or something. Something's not wrong because it's too far down on the chest cavity, if that makes any sense. It's hanging too far down. So something is wrong. She needs to go have that checked out for real. And I ain't even trying to be funny because it ain't supposed to look like that, or she needs a good support brassiere. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way she 25. She ain't. She look more like she 85. She needs a good support brassiere. When you wear them types of things, you need a good support brassiere. You know, that's how the old folks would say. You need to get you a good brassiere here. Get on out of here. You can get up wrong. Go get one on here. That's how the old folks. She needs a good support brassiere. That's what my grandmother would say. That girl need a good brassiere on. What is wrong with her? Walking around looking like that. So that's what she really needs, y'all, you know. And she might need to go to a Lane Bryant or something so they can make the right size. She can get the right size or something because she ain't got the right size. And that can mess her up for life down the line as she gets older. And I don't know why her mom ain't told her. Her mom ain't told her nothing. Here, I'm tired of these people not raising these young girls right. Ain't told her nothing. But y'all ain't gonna hold you. I just want to get on here and rant about, you know, I see. I just want to get on here and rant real quick. So I'm gonna holler at y'all, and I see Cap's getting ready to get on there. So let me go over and see him cutting up. Holla.